and welcome to Burley House in Lincolnshire, the setting for our final challenge. Now that is a Jet Ranger helicopter, and this is its pilot, Michael Malric Smith. Hi,
Hello.
Michael. Now, Michael says that he's going to ascend to 3,000 feet, then he's going to turn off his engine and descend on auto-rotation, landing in this circle of balloons, 8 meters in diameter, without bursting one of them. Why would you want to land without using your engine, Michael?
Well, all helicopter pilots can do it, and they're trained as part of their normal training.
I see, just in case anything happens.
Absolutely.
I suppose. Well, how large an area would anybody be expected to land without an engine on?
To begin with, about half a football pitch.
So 8 meters is a bit of a tight spot for you, is it not? What about the conditions for doing the challenge?
They're just about the worst. I could do with some wind, and there's none.
Why do you need the wind?
More wind makes it a bit easier.
So you've got more control?
Yeah.
Because of the resistance?
That's right.
Right, well, good luck to you.
Thank
Question
you.
is for you, will Michael be spot on, or will I be on the spot? That's my challenge, and my challenger. Let's see what our celebrities think. Derek, can he do it?
Well, I hear he's a very talented pilot, and he's appeared in a lot of films, and there's a lot of filming in film, so he's got to be a good pilot, but he didn't sound too sure about the weather there, so I'm going to go no, because I think the weather's going to be against him.
Where did you hear that exactly?
I forgot. I think it was you who told me to say.
I'll make it up. Sarah, what do you think?
Well, I've got every faith in Michael. I think he looks like an SAS pilot, something like out of a James Bond film.
He's very you, isn't he, sir?
Very me, but it's his machine I'm a little worried about. I like the Queen. You see, the Queen and I do share one thing in common. Both of us would never go in a helicopter. I think they're a bit, well, you can never tell what they're going to do. So I have to say, sorry, Michael, but it's a no-no.
Especially without the engine. Brian, what do you think?
Well, I think the slipstream will blow all the balloons away, so he might be able to do it, because if there are no balloons there, he's got a much bigger surface. So I think he's going to do it.
Very singular logic.
Well, it is. You say go again, he's got a big space to land in. Yes, I'm going to press
brilliant.
my... Yes.
Press your yes. Well done. Sharon?
What are you all thinking?
I think he's a very competent pilot, but I think that he's actually just gonna burst a couple of balloons, so I'm gonna go no.
Fair enough. 3 no's, 1 yes. Let's see what the audience think. Place your bets now, please. This is a bit of a tricky one, I will mark you. 8 meters in diameter. It could get it in there. Oh, well, lots of confidence here. Obviously got some mates in 87 say yes and 13 say no. Now, I must just say that during the challenge you can hear the noise of the helicopter engine, but that's because it takes 2 minutes to run down, but it's definitely not driving the rotors. OK, let's go over to Burley to watch the whirly, which is a bit of a hurly-burly.
To report a visual of the airfield, a helicopter operating overhead Burley House from ground level to 3,000 feet.
Carlos Carlos 3, standing by descent from 3,000 into Burley and our QSY, but use you on the way down.
That's the 03, roger, report on the ground.
Well done, Michael. You spared me the forfeit one more time. Congratulations.
Thank you.
How many times did you actually practice that?
Once before that.
Once.
Yep.
Would you care to describe what happened the first time you tried it?
Well, we wrecked the balloons. Yes, one or two.
I was sitting at the side, a forfeit pending, and what's he do? He wrecked the whole thing, obliterated it. Not a hope, he was never going to do this. Then one more time, he said, I'm going to go for it now, and you did it, didn't you? I'm so very proud, I'm filling up, Congratulations, there's your medal, most important of all, your trophy. Ladies and gentlemen, Michael Malric Smith. Yes, my talent won! That's right! And Derek, you were wrong! I'm sorry, you get no points. Did I mislead you in some way when I told you anything about it?
Could have done, yeah.
Would I do a thing like that? Good Lord. Sarah, you said no. I'm sorry.
Failure.
I'm really surprised you get no points. But the very aged... You said yes, that means you get 188, which means because Sharon said no and you get no more points, having led all the way, you're on 182. That means, Brian, you're this week's celebrity winner. I shall be right back to you about that. Don't go away. Let's see how our audience did. Well, of course, 87 were right, so let's add those 87 points to all the other points from the evening. That gives us an audience total of 293. Let's add all the celebrities' marks together, and that gives us a celebrity total of 576. Now, let's add the audience total to the celebrity total, and that gives us a combined total of 869. So, as I said at the beginning, the points will be turned into pounds and donated to charity. So, that's far too piffling an amount. Triple it, please, and that gives us a grand total of £2,607. And that money will be donated to a charity nominated by this week's celebrity winner, who was Brian Johnston. Brian, who would you like the money to go to?
Well, I've got two charities I'd like to split it between. They're for the mentally handicapped, one trust which is stationed in Bristol, and one society in Westminster. If we can split them down the middle, they'd love to have them.
Lovely. £2,607 for the mentally handicapped.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brian Johnston. And unfortunately, that's all we've got time for on You Bet Tonight. I'd like to thank our keepers of the forfeits once more. A special thank you to my celebrity guests tonight. They were Derek Redmond, Sarah Kennedy, Brian Johnston and Sharon Davis. A special thank you to all the challengers who appeared on You Bet Tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, the challengers!